Check this out. This is between me and my dude Buffalo 777. This gotta be the best game I done played today. Um, this is a daily match, so you get 24 hours to make a move. So yeah, I haven't learned the coordinates yet, but I know there's E4 and C6. That's about good as I can do. All right. I usually I'll go for like the KID, but this time I've been getting tired of dealing with them pushing pawns too much. So I said I'm gonna put a stop to it. Nothing too notable right here. Just basic moves, castle. Um, then I wanted to open up the center and be able to develop my bishop. Fun fact, I don't think I ever moved a bishop though. Oh yeah, I did. I did move the bishop on the very last move. So boom, he take it. Boom. Thought he was gonna trade back, but I said let me put this knight over here. I didn't think he was gonna take with his bishop. I attacked his ugly bishop. I wasn't gonna take it, but just attack it. And if he pushes G pawn, I was gonna go to H3. Just chill over there for a little while. But I took back. He developed his knight, attacking my bishop. I'm like, I need that one. So it's protected. And he started going after that pawn. Usually I would let the pawn go, but I realized, development wise, I was doing pretty good. And his white bishop looked kind of ugly. So I couldn't figure out a good way to protect the pawn, but I figured out a way to create a threat. It's a little simple threat. Then he moved. Now I'm still in the same situation. So I was like, you know what? Let's open this thing up. There we go. And fun fact, that was the best move. Let's go. Let me show y'all. So that was an inaccuracy. I thought that was an inaccuracy too, but it didn't say anything. So F5 is best. Now I got to set up where it shows the threat. The threat was the pawn. So I push this, it protects the pawn. If you want to take it, the only way to take it is with his knight. He I guess he thought that was gonna stop me, but it's not gonna stop me. I'm coming. At this point, I was hungry. There was nothing that was gonna stop me at this point. He takes, move his knight, which I didn't even calculate that he could move his knight over there. Bring my queen in because that pawn was attacked twice, and plus it develops my queen, and now the pawn is sufficiently protected. Mind you, he can't move that F2 pawn right now. This move sent me through a circle because he was attacking my bishop, and that bishop was doing a good job at pinning that pawn over there. So I'm like, man, I really don't want to lose that bishop. But then I realized that I had a really strong threat, and if he was to take the bishop, then it would be game over. So I actually should have went G3. I don't know what I was thinking here. And I'm really surprised he took because it gave me this beautiful move. Should have been a brilliant in my opinion. This should have been a brilliant. But it wasn't that hard to find, so I guess it's just a great move because it's easy to find. He had one more defensive mechanism. That was an easy take. And I don't know if there's any way he could stop mate at this point. Well, let's say mate in 9. It's just it was okay. It was an okay game, but to me, when it happened, it was pretty hype because they tell you not to move your pawns in front of your king. And just some just told me just go ahead. I usually would let that pawn go, but for some reason I wanted to save it, and it turned out to be the right call. So, I'm pretty happy about this game. He resigned right here. I don't blame him. There's not really much he can do. And I think the worst piece is that his bishop on e2 was terrible. I say even worse than his his a1 rook, because he could have easily got his a1 rook into the game, but that bishop was terrible. So a pretty good game. All right, bye.